Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Morning. Welcome to the Whitefield Toastmasters meeting number 94. So I am Saravanan, Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. So before we begin, let me iterate our club's mission. You can read it from here as well. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. And before we begin, I will remind everyone of the 3 golden rules. First, let us all switch off the mobile or keep it in silent. Let's take 5 seconds for that. Okay, when somebody is speaking on stage, do not interrupt or make any move that will distract the speaker. We can move in or move out only during the gap between speeches or when people are clapping. Third, please avoid talking the taboo topics like sex, religion and politics. And the restrooms are located just outside on the left hand side. You can take help from security to spot that. Water bottles are available in the room on both sides. And this meeting is recorded and it will be uploaded in YouTube. In case if you do not wish to be recorded, just let us know. We will stop the recording when you are on the stage. And we are using the clip-on mics. So this is not for amplification of voice. This is just for recording. So just be loud enough so that people can hear and pass it on to the next speaker. So now with that, let me welcome our own aerospace engineer and president of our club, presiding officer, Akshay.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. A little more louder, please. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yeah, very good. So, as the presiding officer of today's meeting, I would like to start the meeting number 94 of Whitefield Toastmasters with the stroke of gavel. I do have a couple of announcements today. I'll be making few of the announcements right now, and remaining announcement I'll be making. Few of them are actually very amazing announcements, exciting ones. Those I'll be making towards my last address, like last PO address towards the end of the meeting. So starting from the first announcement regarding the outage info. How many of you know that the Toastmaster International Pathway portal is right now in an outage phase? Great. Most of us know about this information. There was a post on the main group as well. So it should not hinder us from giving speeches, but please keep the record of the speeches of the projects or the levels you are attempting right now in this particular phase. The phase is approximately 9th October to 25th of October. Okay, so please keep the record of all the speeches you are attempting, and once it is back, so then you can update it. In the meantime, if you need any help regarding your projects or the path, the levels you are attempting, please reach out to our VP Education Radha or anyone else in the XCOM team. They will help you out regarding this. So this was the first thing. Second is about the ARAMB 1.0. Now, again, my question is, how many of us have heard about ARAMB 1.0? Okay, very less people in the house now. So, okay, so it is a district event which will be happening on 19th of October, coming Saturday. Okay, and it is a district initiative. It will be on a little bigger scale. It is kind of a new member induction kind of a thing, but it will be it will take place on a little bit more larger scale. Okay, and it is definitely beneficial for everyone of us to attend that meeting to get updated through the new updates in the Toastmasters. But it is very important for all the new members who have joined very recently, like within last say 3-4 months, to attend this event. Okay, so it is on Saturday, it is on a weekend. Please do register for the event. We will circulate the post and our VP membership will definitely reach you out for this particular thing individually as well. Please don't forget to register for this meeting and to attend it on 19th of October. Okay, so this was the second announcement which I wanted to make. The third one is regarding the in-house orientation. So there was a session which took place on 10th of October. Please raise your hand if you have attended that event. Okay, there are around 4 people in the house, yes. Okay, so around 12 to 13 people attended that event, and again it will be happening. This is an in-house kind of orientation. It will be happening within upcoming 3-4 weeks. If you have not attended this one, the last one, please do register for the next one. It will be a online meeting only for around 40 to 45 minutes. It will help you know more about Toastmasters, how to start your journey if you are a new one, how to choose your path, how to take up the icebreaker, how to reach to different people out there regarding the mentor-mentee program, and all those initial stuff which is very important for a person to know. So that's all for my with my announcement as of now. Now it's time to start the celebration as it is the theme, and it's time to call our Toastmaster of the day. This person needs. Okay, before that, any guest in the house who have come in the Whitefield Toastmasters meeting for the very first time, please raise your hand. We have two to my left. Okay, sir. We need a small introduction from your side, your name, and where do you stay in Bangalore, and how do you get to know about Whitefield Toastmasters? Starting from you.
My name is Madhav. I stay in Spice Garden, and through browsing through internet, I got to know about this Toastmasters.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you, sir. Yes.
I'm staying there near the Spice Garden.
Okay.
And I need to know about this Toastmaster from my friend and how my friend.
Okay. Madhav and Atul, welcome to the meeting. Give it up for them, guys. Okay, so now it's time to start the celebration. The festive mode is already on with Dussehra yesterday, and happy birthday to Vikas sir, where he's sitting right now. Vikas sir is not in the room, I believe. Okay, he has his birthday yesterday, so I just wanted to wish him. Cool. It's time to call our Toastmaster of the day. This person has secured. This person needs no introduction actually. This person has secured a 3rd position in evaluation contest, club level evaluation contest of Whitefield Toastmasters back to back in 2023 and in 2024. This person joined Whitefield Toastmasters in December 23 only. And I would like to introduce this person onto the stage with a huge round of applause with all of your energy. Toastmaster of the day, Yashindu Paresh Pandey.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, happy belated Dussehra. You can wish me back.
Happy Dussehra.
Now, in lieu with the Dussehra itself, the theme for the day is the art of celebration. And I want to say that I had prepared something profound, but that would be a lie. You see, the art of celebration as a theme came over when Arvindan texted me on a Friday afternoon. Arvindan is an ex-com member of this club. What should the theme be today? Because we need to make a poster. We need to send the invites out. And I just said, the art of celebration. And I was thinking what I will use in my address today. I was thinking this yesterday at night around 12 o'clock. When I was at a friend's house in Koramangala. We were watching a movie, Stree 2, and those who have seen the movie would know that it's more comedy than horror. I've already seen the movie in the theatres, so my mind really wasn't in the movie. And then all of a sudden, at night 12:30, a pandal for Dussehra walks through the street. Instinctively, the three of us in the room pause the movie, go downstairs, dance for 5-10 minutes, take the aarti, come back and watch the movie again. Those 10 minutes got me thinking. You know, sometimes celebrating is not about why or how we're doing it. Sometimes the act of celebration itself is significant enough that we develop memories that last us for a lifetime and break our normal routine experiences. I think that's the true purpose for any celebration. It is to unite us, not in the purpose of the celebration, but in the joy that we feel throughout it. On that note, do we have the timer in the house today? Yes? Okay. I want all of you to help me with something. I want all of you to take 30 seconds and think back to a childhood memory, a joyous occasion that you celebrated with your friends, family, XYZ. Timer, please let me know when the 30 seconds are done. Starting now. "30 seconds are up. Now let that memory fill you in. Feel the joy and the excitement you felt throughout that day. And don't share it. Don't share it at all. I want you all to feel that excitement as each and every one of the speakers or the table topics or the role takers come onto the stage to bear an audience and showcase their ability or their speeches. I want you to feel that joy throughout this meeting, because at the end of the day, this meeting is something that will last and make memories and breaks you from your routine experience. On that note, I'll first of all, for the interest of those who missed our Sergeant at Arms address, ask all of you to mute or switch off your phones. 1, 2, 3. Done. In the interest that we have guests who are attending the first time, I'll first of all explain you the format of the meeting. The meeting consists of mainly 3 stages. The first stage is prepared speeches, where we have speakers who have prepared a speech with due to their project and pathways, and they'll be delivering those speeches coming forward to you in their designated time format. The second is a table topic section, where a table topics master will be conducting and evaluating an impromptu in-house speaking session for you. More details would be shared by the table topic master of the day. And the third and final is the evaluation stage, where we will receive feedback from the general evaluator, their tag team, as well as the speech evaluators of each of the individual speakers in the prepared speeches section. Continuing on, I would first of all like to call upon this man who started his Toastmasters journey sometime alongside me in the December of 2023. He feels his uniqueness comes from his ability to speak with everyone with respect and politeness. It is with that same demeanor that he works in Unilever. His small celebratory moment is when he watched the Indian World Cup team win the 2011 Cricket World Cup, because he genuinely wanted, as a kid, that he wanted to celebrate this victory before I die, because the previous victory came in 1983. Please help me welcome with a huge round of applause the general evaluator of the day, Toastmaster Prashant.
Thank you, T. Modi, Toastmaster Yeshendo. Settled? Akshay settled? Oh, thanks. So happy Dussehra to everyone and to your families. Thank you. The art of celebration is our theme. Just stepping into this meeting, somehow I got a video of, by any chance, anyone here knows or doesn't know Ratan Tata? Everybody, you don't know, okay. Or DJ Mazat doesn't know, so Ratan Tata, you know, okay. So I got a video of him celebrating his 80th birthday with his manager Shantanu, if you know his name, and he celebrated it with a cupcake and a glass of chai. So in line with our theme for today, I just wanted to share with you, whether it is small or big occasion, as our TMOD said, it's about and also our PO, it's about the joy and happiness that we share rather than the big or small occasion. Hope you all agree with that.
Yes.
So, and how many of you also agree that the art, communication and leadership development is also an art? It is, right? And at least since an year, I firmly believe the celebration for development of this art, Whitefield Toastmasters Club is the perfect place. We can learn, practice and perfect the art of communication. How many of you disagree with this? How many of you agree with this? Good, thank you. Very good, thank you. Okay. The logo of Nike, can anyone name what it is? Check sign, yeah, but what it is termed? Okay, what it is called? Anyone, any try?
The tagline of Nike.
Not tagline. The logo of Nike is called by a specific term. While for us it's just tick mark, but it's not.
Swoosh.
Swoosh, exactly. Swoosh. And the motto of this swoosh is this timeless, okay? Strength and perseverance. The reason why I'm connecting that to the Nike logo for my role today is I'm the general evaluator, but I'll be evaluating the entire proceedings of the meeting right from the beginning till the end. But I'll be assisted by the able team of my general evaluator team called the TAG team. The T stands for timer, where I'm matching it to timelines. Perseverance is why I'm mapping it to the R counter, and strength of words is I'm mapping to the grammarian of the day. So now I would take few minutes to call each of these role takers in the order that I have called out to come and briefly explain the role to our audiences. Starting with that, I would like to call our timer. She is working in sales department in an IT organization. Developing her effective communication is her long-term focus goal, and she is using AI to develop her effective communication on a day-to-day basis. Please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Rashmi.
Good morning, everyone. Hope all of you are doing well today. As a timer, since each and every participant who come and give their speech here, they will be having a particular timeline to follow. So based on that, I am going to just give the explanation who is going to have what is the timeline to complete their speeches here. Prepared speakers will be having around 5 to 10 minutes of time, and I am having a card here, green.
5 to 7 minutes.
5 to 7 minutes, sorry, 5 to 7 minutes. So I'm having a card here. I'll be raising the card, green card, from between 5 to 6 minutes of time. Then when they exceeded 6 minutes, then I'll be raising a yellow card between 6 to 6.59 minutes. Then after that, at 7 minutes, I'll be raising the red card. Similarly, table topic speakers will be having around 2 minutes of time to complete their speech. So I'll showcase the green card between 1 to 2 minutes of time. Then after that 1 minute and 30 minutes. Then after that yellow card will be between 1 minute 30 minutes to 1 minute 59 seconds. Then after that red card will be at 2 minutes. Similarly, speech evaluations and grammarian and also R counters, they will be having a time limit of 2 to 3 minutes of time. So I'll raise the green card at 2 minutes, between 2 minutes to 2.29 minutes. Then after that yellow card will be between 2.30 minutes to 2.59 minutes. Then after that red card at 3 minutes of time. General evaluator will be getting around 3 to 5 minutes of time. So I'll be raising the green card at 3 minutes to 3.59 minutes. Then after that yellow card will be between 4 to 4.59 minutes. Then red card will be at 5 minutes of time. Alright, then I'll be coming back with the reports. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rashmi. Now time to call our counter. She has joined Toastmasters 6 months ago. And when it comes to having fun, she likes to enjoy it as a kid. And one of her favorite celebratory moments was completing her first Toastmaster speech, feeling both anxious, nervous, and then coming out with a feeling of accomplishment. She is working as an HR analyst in a data science organization. So anybody who's looking for a job can push her resume. I'm one of them. Please welcome Toastmaster Sanjana.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
So today I'll be playing a role of R counter. So being a R counter, I'll be noting down few words and filler sound like but, so, you know, just to note down these words to improve our communication. So at the end of the meeting, I'll be coming with the report. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanjana. I'm thinking for a second, should I actually introduce our grammarian for today? Feeling it's small to talk about his introduction he has shared. So I'll not go through his introduction, I'll just tell you that he is our current presiding officer and the president of White Master Toastmaster Club. Please welcome Toastmaster Akshay to brief about his role. Thank you, sir.
Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. Timer, I just want to mention one additional info. There is one icebreaker speech as well. So the timing of that speech is 4 to 6 minutes. So please make note of that. Okay, about my role of the day, I will be playing the role of the grammarian as well. As a grammarian, I will be kind of a health checkup personnel for whatever you are speaking onto the stage, the good usages or some sort of improvisation which you can make to make it make the language look even more better, or it should feel even more better connected to the audience out there. And as the grammarian, it is my duty to tell the word of the day which you can use during your address onto the stage for the day, as well as the idiom. Both the word of the day as well as the idiom are actually very easy. So I would like to throw the word at you and would like to give you the chance to tell the meaning of the word if you know at all. Otherwise, I'll be telling anyways. So the word of the day is tenacious. Any one of you would like to mention the meaning of the word? You must have heard the word, right? So, any one of you would like to mention? Yes. Okay. Anyone else? Just try. It is on the similar lines. Okay, I'll tell the exact meaning of the word. Holding firmly to something such as an idea or a goal, persistent or determined. For example, despite numerous setbacks in his project, Rahul remained tenacious, never giving up until he achieved his goal. So that is the usage of the word. You have to use the word here in your address, as I mentioned. The idiom of the day is burn the midnight oil. It's a very common idiom. Again, throwing it back at you. What is the meaning of the idiom? Yes. Awake is kind of okay on the lines, but we need more.
Working very hard to make sure you're
Okay, usually we use that on that lines, but the actual meaning is to work late into night, especially on a task or project. Burn the midnight oil. The usage is with the deadline approaching, Priya had to burn the midnight oil to finish her report on time. That is the usage, okay? And anyone who is using the word of the day or the idiom of the day, please show a thumbs up sign sitting back at your seats, okay? That's all about the role of the grammarian. Over to you, General Evaluator.
I and our TMOD today we're just sitting on a bench outside and we both are discussing that we both burnt the midnight oil yesterday to prepare our speeches. Okay. Thank you everyone for letting us explain our roles. The TAC team and the general evaluator will come back and present our report when called by the TMOD. Thank you. Over to you. Thank you.
Now let's proceed with the first phase of this meeting, which is none other than the prepared speeches segment. For that, we will have to call our first speaker. And before I call this man to showcase his speech, I need to call the person who will be evaluating him today. This man is a support lead at WePay, and when I asked him what his celebratory moment was, he said that it was when he burnt the midnight oil to study and get good enough to pass his 10th standard with passing colors. However, that moment, that feeling, when he realized he had passed the 10th standard despite the pressure from everywhere around him, was something that was truly unimaginable to him. Please help me welcome the distinguished Toastmaster Mazahir onto the stage as the first speaking evaluator.
It's a true story what he just said. Many of you may know the musical instrument called dhol, and some of these guys who were clearing out their 12th, they were dancing a lot. And there was a lot of pressure in the school, told, oh, it's a board and you won't be able to make it, make sure you get your name right, make sure you get your date of birth right and everything, and they put so much of pressure. I somehow managed to pass, and before I could come back home to tell my parents that I cleared class 10th, I danced hell a lot. I can't even imagine that kind of a dancing ever. Now, I remember that because that was my first time ever dancing in public, like no one is watching me. Similarly, our speaker is delivering his icebreaker speech. An icebreaker is a term used when you ice break to anything to start with. Example, there's a group of people and you make that first step to say something. That's in a manner ice breaking the entire conversation. The purpose of this project is for our member to introduce himself to the entire club and also through this particular speech, learn the basic structure of public speaking. You'll be noticing a speech which is an icebreaker in this club of Whitefield Toastmaster. Timer, please note the time is 4 to 6 minutes at 4 green, 5 yellow and 6 red. I wish all the very best to the speaker. I am all set to listen to you and our audiences. Over to you.
Our speaker one is a man who is presenting his icebreaker speech. He joined Toastmasters in the September of 2024, this year. He is curious about the way things are. And his celebratory moment came when he won the 3rd place in his drama competition. The catch? There were only 3 participants. Please, with a huge round of applause, help me welcome Toastmaster Sameer. Speech title. What? Your speech title.
Speech title is What You Do Today Will Define.
Toastmaster Sameer, what you do today will define your tomorrow. What you do today will define your tomorrow. Toastmaster Sameer.
Have you ever wondered how the small decisions that you take today can define your tomorrow? I still remember the moment where I completely froze during a contest speech. I was nervous and I went completely blank. Little did I know that this experience would transform my life. In the Mahabharata, Lord Krishna tells to Lord Arjuna that focus on the present and the future will take care of itself. These lines of Lord Krishna have completely changed the way I view my life. As a child, I was a very shy person. I did not make many friends and I did not participate in a lot of events. It was until 8th grade where I met a friend of mine who instilled upon me the importance of participation. She told me how participation can help me in gaining confidence and also in tackling unexpected situations. Taking her advice seriously, I started participating in sporting activities such as cricket, basketball, and athletics. Later on, I was also honored to be the part of the cricket and athletics school team. This experience has taught me that no matter what it is, just participate, because you never know what is going to lie ahead of you. Moving on, yes, so as my previous experience taught me that participation is very important and how participation can help me in uncovering hidden talents, so did an unexpected career situation. After completing my 12th grade, I was very certain of choosing a traditional engineering career and proceeding on with my life. But I guess life had different plans for me. I was introduced to the career of hospitality by my younger sibling, who at that time took part in various culinary events. She also had the chance to be on TV. Of course, after watching her on TV, I was certain of choosing hospitality as a career, and I wanted to become a celebrity chef. After that, I went ahead and I chose hospitality as a career, and the career has changed my life in ways that I never anticipated. Hospitality as a career has taught me the importance of people and communication in an organization. This is an industry which doesn't really teach you how various skills such as culinary, bartending, and customer relationship management, but it mainly focuses on people and communication in an organization. The industry has told me how important people can be to an organization and how I should be treating each and every person with utmost respect and utmost equality. It also focuses on the importance of communication and how communication builds the root of any organization, no matter what it is. Communication is important for an organization to run very smoothly and efficiently. Okay, now, this experience has taught me that no matter what it is, either developing new skills or choosing your career, it is what you do today that truly matters. So moving on towards my conclusion, it is what you do today that matters. From being a shy child to being a person with confidence, I believe that every action, every experience, and every decision that you take today truly matters. Lord Krishna's words, focus on the present and the future will take care of itself, still resonate with me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Samir, for that insightful icebreaker. Moving on, I'd like to call upon the evaluated two for speaker number 2. This man is currently a financial planner. He has been a member of Toastmasters since 2016. And his celebratory moment came when he bagged his dream job in Tata Motors. Please, with a huge round of applause, help me welcome Toastmaster Gopinathan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yashendu, and good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yeah. Today, the speaker is attempting from Presentation Mastery Pathways, Project 2 of Level 1. And this Project 2 of Level 1 is unique speech, unlike other speeches, because it has got 2 parts. First part is to give a speech on a well-organized speech on any topic and receive feedback, so that the feedback can be implemented in his next speech. So I wish all the best to the speaker, and I was thinking about this speech very much because I saw the title and I thought this is a very important speech for me personally. Now, don't ask me what is the title. Be curious, and Toastmaster of the day will reveal it to you. Over to you.
Our next speaker is someone who started his journey with Toastmasters in July 2024. He believes that he hasn't truly discovered himself yet, and that his search is still on, something that I think is common between the two of us. And his unique celebratory moment is the present. Yeah, you heard that right. He likes to celebrate each and every moment of his life as it comes. He's a man who is the senior technical lead for designing EVs at a company, Borg Warner Inc. Please, with a huge round of applause, help me welcome Toastmaster Nitish. Toastmaster Nitish, the art of quitting a bad habit, a humorous journey. The art of quitting a bad habit, a humorous journey. Toastmaster Nitish. Thank you.
ये सुनहरी शाम और हाथों में जाम, कितनी शिद्दत से मैंने तुझे छोड़ देने की कोशिश की कि हर ज़र्रे ने, कि हर तलफ ने तुझे मुझसे बार बार मिलाने की कोशिश की है. It translates in English as, oh wonderful evening with a glass of wine in hand. The more I try to quit you, more I become addicted, more I failed, and more it become tenacious. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Good morning. Let me start with the question, how many of you ever try to quit bad habit? Can you please raise your hands? Many of us, right? This reminds me a delightful tale of a legendary Mullah Nasruddin, a saint, a sage who was famous for his wit, for his wisdom, for his teaching style, and guess what? Drinking habits. One evening, Mullah was completely wasted in one of the famous hotels in the city. He was standing right on the top of the table and proclaiming, "Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Today I feel I am the king of the world." Many of us feels like a king of the world when we are very high in the spirits. The hotel manager was closely observing. Hey, my child, you are not even a king of that empty bottle. Security, just move the king out of the hotel. Security ran to Mullah and just they pushed out of him from gate number 1. Guess what? He entered from gate number 2. One more bottle, please, sir. They closed gate number 2. He entered from gate number 3. 2 more bottles, sir, please. I will pay later. So they closed eventually all the gates, and Mullah was frustrated. And to the hotel manager, hey, I will never come to this place again, man. I will buy this hotel one day. And we know what does that mean really. In that night, Mullah rolled over the roads, shouting, singing, screaming and cursing people all around, and somehow in the late night he was able to arrive at his home. That's the way he could burn the midnight. Since that day, he became very notorious and people started, oh man, this guy Mullah, he can never quit a drinking. Mullah, listen carefully. They are talking about me. I taught them many things and why? They are challenging. Challenge accepted. He decided to quit this drinking on the next day. In the next day, he wrapped up all this work and he was about to leave towards his home. But there were 2 interesting things. One interesting thing was his famous hotel was exactly in the mid of the way. Second, guess what? The day, it was a Friday evening. It was his favorite drinking day of the weekend. So all of the atmosphere and the air was filled with weekend vibes. And listening to, it's weekend, hands up for the weekend, guys. Mullah listened but ignored. So he started very slowly, like a monk, step by step, concentrating on his walk, not considering any other. But as the hotel was approaching, his heartbeat started beating faster and faster. And that was the moment he was exactly on the next to that bar, and his heartbeat started faster than the Rajdhani Express. But still, he was so strong and determined. He passed through that hotel, and finally, yes, I won. See people, full people of this world. I won and they lost. And this is a victory for me. And I must celebrate this victory now. Guess what he did? He immediately ran to that hotel and started drinking double and twice since that day. Next day, his wife Nazia got frustrated. One of the neighbor came, Nazia, you know, your husband Mullah is drinking very heavily at that local bar shop. Nazia got angry and just stormed over to that bar in front of Mullah. Mullah just surprised, oh Nazia, what you are doing here? You haven't seen that board? This place is only for the good people. Without any exceptions. Nazia grabbed his drink and take a sip and immediately, oh, this is so bitter. This is what you drink and this is what you are crazy about? Mullah said, what are you thinking? I am drinking a mango juice every day. I drink this because my life is more bitter than this bitterness. Eventually, of course, Mullah found the way to quit his drinking, the way of self-discovery, the way of self-love, the way of mindfulness. And in that way, he found the nectarness of the life and he was able to overcome that bitterness. ज़मीनों आसमानों से तंग है तो छोड़ दे उनको, लेकिन पहले नए ज़मीनों आसमां बना ले तू. It means, if you are so fed up with your bad habits, quit it. But before, start building a new habits. This reminds me of my old college day. I started smoking to look a super cool dude by watching a Shah Rukh Khan movies. But sooner I found it's not a super cool but super full. So I started looking into myself, and insightness meditation helped me to to see all the coolness is within myself. That's the way I was able to quit my habit. Now, dear Toastmasters and guests, I will leave a question to you. What was your way to overcome a bad habit? Was it a way of meditation, or was it a way of new habit, or just a sense of one? Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nitish, for cautioning us with laughs. Our next speech evaluator is someone. Actually, before I begin calling upon the next person, just in the interest of the next few speakers and the table topics, people who will be attending, participants, the speaking area is somewhere from here, these 3 tiles, to somewhere here, these 3 tiles. So if you can, please restrict your movement in the speaking area, because otherwise you will not be recorded by the camera. Moving on, our next evaluator is a director delivery in a Canadian organization called CGI. He joined Toastmasters in January 2024. He's a tenacious man of action who talks less and does more. His celebratory moment came yesterday. It was his birthday yesterday, and he genuinely felt throughout the celebration like a red carpet celebrity. Please, with a huge round of applause, help me welcome Toastmaster Vikas.
Hi, the target speaker for today is Avinash, who will be targeting his L2P1 speech. And the purpose and topic of his speech is also something which we all can correlate: leadership style. We all, irrespective of which role and in which capacity we are working, we define or we have to exhibit the leadership style, right? When we interact with our family members or the team members, when we face some stressful situations, how do we handle that? How is the relationship with our family or team or friends, right? And all that defines your leadership style. So the purpose of today's speech is leadership style, some general rules and guidelines, and a personal story. So I wish best of luck to Avinash.
Our next speaker started his Toastmasters journey last year in 2023. He's a computational engineer at ExxonMobil. His celebratory moment came when he got his admission in Bachelor's for Aeronautical Engineering in a college of his choice. Please, with a huge round of applause, help me welcome Toastmaster Avinash. Toastmaster Avinash, a Munson, Toastmaster Avinash.
We all read about leadership stories. We listen to them as stories from somebody else. We watch them as movies, or we even experience them in our day-to-day activities. We try to reflect the same actions in our lives and try to improve ourselves. But the stories that we hear only form one side of the coin. Martin Gutmann, a historian and a professor at one of the Swiss universities, in his book called The Unseen Leader, talks about relatively unknown people who have exhibited leadership skills. They have been relatively unknown because they sailed through very difficult circumstances with relative ease, and they did not make a lot of noise for us to hear about them. And also their stories did not have a compelling or an entertaining portion that would interest us in reading them. So today's story is about one such person. A couple of sessions ago, I gave a speech on a person called Ernest Shackleton. He was an explorer who went on a disastrous expedition to the South Pole. But today we'll hear about somebody different. His name was Roald Amundsen. That's the title of my speech. So Amundsen was a Norwegian sailor as well as an explorer who embarked on a mission to traverse across Northwest Passage. Northwest Passage is a region between the Arctic Ocean and the northern coast of Canada. And it's quite a treacherous route for a ship to pass through because of the extreme cold weather. In order to understand what kind of person Amundsen was, we also need to take a look at his contemporaries or his competitors. In 19th century, England set off a series of expeditions to pass the Northwest Passage in the hopes of reaching Asia so that their trade can flourish. Backed by such a highly industrialized nation, their expeditions was nothing short of an extravaganza. Huge navy ships, captained by highly decorated and highly celebrated naval officers. The crew contained hundreds of sailors, disciplined sailors at that. And they did not have to worry about the funding as well because everything was state-sponsored. Nonetheless, none of the expeditions accomplished the objective of the mission. Nobody traversed across the Northwest Passage, and a lot of expeditions ended in a lot of loss of life. Amundsen, on the other hand, took his small fishing vessel with a crew of not more than selected 7 people, and he funded his expedition through debt. He was successful in his journey. He traversed the Northwest Passage, and he did it so in relative style. Amundsen started his journey in 1903 from the coast of Norway. He crossed the Atlantic and reached the island of Greenland. He resupplied his ship with all the necessary equipments and then set off again towards the Northwest Passage by entering the northern Canadian Arctic Ocean. It is important to understand what kind of an atmosphere people will encounter in such regions. During the months of winter, ice starts forming on the ocean, eventually entrapping any ship through the frozen pack of ice. It is also important to understand that sun never rises during the winter months, and you will encounter abject darkness throughout the winter. So it is important to not only be physically fit, but the taxation or the demand on psychological traits is also very high. You need to maintain the morale of not only the captain as well as the crew as well. So in the winter months of 1903, as ice started forming on the ocean, Amundsen made sure that he docked his ship in a relatively safe location so that when the pack of ice was formed around the ship, he knew what to do. So he had the situational awareness to make sure that he worked it to his advantage. He also made sure that he contacted the local Inuit people who are the natives in that region, something pretty uncommon with what the British had done, as discrimination against the natives was at its peak. Because of his friendship with the natives, he was able to learn skills such as hunting seals or whales to get fresh meat, which was something of a luxury for his crew, as well as to build things like an igloo, which will save him as well as his crew from the freezing cold temperatures. This made sure that he and his crew were well equipped compared to the highly funded British expeditions, who were very arrogant and not shown any humility in their journey. Over time, as the sun came up the following summer, the ship was set free and Amundsen darted past across the ocean and reached the northwest and traversed the Northwest Passage. He reached the corners of Alaska, traversing across the borderline of the shoreline of US and finally reached San Francisco Bay. He entered the harbor of San Francisco with a round of applause from the audience who were mere spectators, and he was a sensation not only in the United States but also in his home country, Norway. So it is important for us to understand it is not just the people who make a lot of noise or who fit into the stereotypical image of a leader that who we choose as our leader. Maybe they had accomplished their feats. Maybe they had done it in their own style. They had pushed across borders. But it is the silent people who are relatively unheard of, and it is our responsibility to look at them and spread the message. So, my message today is choose your leaders wisely. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinesh, for that wonderful speech. Between your two speech topics and the titles that it covered, I'm starting to think you're more of a winter person than a summer person. With that, it concludes our first segment, which was the prepared speeches. We will now move on to the second segment, which is the table topics, which will be headed by a table topic master. For those of you who are awaiting the evaluation, each of the speech evaluators will be covered by general evaluator at the end of this meeting. So for the next segment, I'd like to call upon the table topic master of the day. She's someone who is currently an innovation project manager for MA India. She's been with Toastmasters since October 2017. She is a person who can never get bored while eating the same poha or khichdi day in and day out. Her celebratory moment came after her first company interview. During the handing over of the offer letter, the interviewer asked her to call her parents. And I kid you not, he said to the parents, "Your daughter is an asset to any team." To help us share the art of celebration in this humorous table topic session, please help me welcome the table topic master, Toastmaster Radha.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Good. How are you doing, Akshay? I was like, all right, so you guys are having good time? Yes. Amazing theme, superb speeches. What next? Table topics. What is table topics? Impromptu speaking speeches and thinking on the feet. And what do you think about table topics as a segment? Fun. Be creative. All right. So I believe most of you are already aware what is table topics all about. I got some suggestions from the executive committee, specifically from our president Toastmaster Akshay, to conduct a unique table topics. President, I tell you, he'll always give orders, suggestions to the members of executive committee. And being a good VP Education, I can't say no to him. So I have come up with a special table topics. Are you guys ready? Yes. Are you guys ready? Yes. Perfect. Listen carefully, okay? It's going to be different. It is something we are trying for the first time at Whitefield Toastmasters Club. So I would request everybody to make sure or be very attentive. So we are going to play an improv game called Questions Only. Questions only. So speaker will participate in two groups, group A or group B. We will decide the names. We will give them a beautiful, creative, unique, funny, humorous names. So there will be two groups on stage. Speakers will come on stage and line up in two lines. Then they will be doing a mini scene. Okay? The audience and the table topic master will give them a location or a scenario. Based on that, they have to do a mini scene. But they can only speak and ask in questions only. Remember, the segment is called questions only. If they don't ask question, the scene is over. If they don't, they don't speak or ask or continue their conversation in question, the scene is the scene is over. And that person who missed that opportunity will remove her or himself from the group and exit the stage. So the last team standing with the maximum members will win the battle. Okay? And yeah, so each team, timer? Each team, because this is a special segment, so each team will have 3 minutes to perform. Okay? So please note, a green card at the end of 1.5 minutes and a red card at the end of 3 minutes will be raised. Green card 1.5, red 3. And one member from each team will come forward to enhance the scene or speak and ask questions about the setup, the location or the scenario. And the next speaker from the different group will continue in that order and continue the conversation, but in questions only. But you guys need a demo, right? Because this is going to happen for the first time. And to do the same, I have two amazing members or the officers who will help us enact one round for you. So with a huge round of applause, let's all welcome the President and Vice President membership on the stage. Second mic. Thank you so much for being so kind. I'll give you one more mic. So, please note, these two folks are not qualified for votes. I'm so sorry for that. And since we have only two speakers, the time allotted is 2 minutes. 1 minute green, 2 minutes red. Okay, for just the demo round. Ready?
Yeah.
So just come here. Now the audience is going to play the best part. You know why? You will be sharing the scene. So suggest any funny scenes or location which is appropriate for this setup.
Crowded Mumbai local.
Okay, crowded Mumbai local. So you know what is going to happen? Imagine we have two teams. One member from each team will come forward and say something in questions. And then he'll go behind and the second person will come. We have total 2 minutes. And then we will see who is the winner of that battle. Ready? Toastmaster Akshay.
2 minutes of it, just a demo.
Toastmaster Akshay and DTM Mazahir. The scene or the location is crowded Mumbai local. Crowded Mumbai local. Akshay and Mazahir.
Have any one of you been to Mumbai local? I have never been to Mumbai local.
I thought it was a question between each other.
Conversation, but
You can also ask the crowd, okay. Did you bring the tickets?
I don't know where to buy it from. Do you know?
Okay. I thought you had the money. Okay. It's a questioning statement. Okay.
Second chapter, we still have money.
It's a question. It's a questionable statement. It's a questionable statement.
Okay,
questionable
sentence in
state.
that way, make sure it is asked in the same way.
Okay, ask the same way.
Haan.
Okay.
When you are done, make sure the final group is not following this. Okay, start.
Isn't TT your friend?
TT is my friend, but okay, I'm not.
Okay, another one.
Second, kitchen.
Huh? Kitchen.
Scene 2, kitchen.
Kitchen.
Location 2, kitchen.
How many friends are coming?
Location is kitchen?
Like in a kitchen center, what would be
How many friends are coming? Already started.
That was the question. Location is kitchen?
Situation is kitchen, right? Did you bring the alcohol?
Why would I bring alcohol here, bro?
Do you have the greens?
I don't have it, but I'm trying to arrange it. Do you know someone who can arrange it for us?
You remember the guy who gave us last time?
I do remember the guy, but I'm again out. Thank you.
Give it to me. So one suggestion: don't make it very complicated because it was first time for these two speakers, so that happened. But now you got an idea, right? How it can be done. Okay, please enjoy. Okay, when you are taking the stage, please enjoy. Raise your hand if you are not taking up any speaking role today. Come on the stage. You are the speakers. Come. Okay, second option, anybody who wants to participate in table topics can also join us. So I need six speakers for first round. Okay, role player in the second round, okay, if time permits. Okay, 4. Okay, president is saying 8 members. So come, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2 more volunteers. Okay, thank you so much. Can I do one thing? Just hold this mic. Timer, counter, grammarian, quickly note down their names. Just say your name and pass the mic to the next person. Would you like to join us? Come. Okay, just mention your name. Just say your name and pass it to the second speaker.
My name is Muniratna.
Muniratna.
Hi, my name is Srinidhi.
Srinidhi.
My name is John.
John.
Yeah, I'm Konda.
Konda.
My name is Atul.
Atul.
I'm Ajay.
Ajay.
I'm Loganathan.
Ajay Loganathan.
This is Madhav Singh.
This is Madhav. People who remember these names will get a chocolate. Okay, are we ready? But before that, audience, I need some funny team name. Okay, so it could be anything from Aloo, Gobi, or Door Window, or something like Nathuram or Ramlal. I don't know. I need 2 funny team names. So please suggest. Wait. For team A, what could be the name? Jack. Okay, audience? This is Jack. Team Jack. Team B, you don't suggest. Team B? Dan. Okay, Team Jack and Team Daniels. Okay? I give you these mics. You know what to do, right? Each member from each group will come forward and start the conversation. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. The person who is not able to continue the conversation in question time will be out of that group. And at the end of 3 minutes, the group having maximum number is declared as the winner.
Yes, sorry.
Okay? Audience, suggest some easy, good scene or location. Gopinath sir, can you suggest one? It could be bathroom, school, canteen, park. No, you suggest. I want you to say. Any location. Ooty. Okay, Ooty. This time I'm giving chance to Gopi sir. Next time you think. Okay, we'll have two groups. Team Jack, Team Daniels. The scene or the location is Ooty. Okay, you have to enact the scene one by one. Make sure the conversation going in question time or questions only. So we'll start from her. Okay, audience, can we have a round of applause for her?
I went Ooty, so weather is very beautiful there. So I like their coffee. Questions time. Okay.
Ask him.
Okay.
Ask him.
What is it like there in Ooty?
I need to respond in question. Is that right?
Yeah.
I like the weather, but do you know how to go to Ooty?
I know how to go, but do you know whether train or car is a better way to use?
Yeah, definitely car is the better way, but I don't know what couples will prefer, right? Car or train, I don't know.
We are a family, but can we go by car or train? Which would be better?
Do you know what is the temperature? Do you know what is the temperature in Ooty? Normal temperature?
Did you ever been to Ooty and also visited the coffee gardens?
No, I have never visited the Ooty, but how you will like to go with me?
What is the kilometer of the in Ooty?
I don't know the kilometers, but do you want to go by train or which mode you want to travel?
Is it raining in Ooty even today?
Even it is raining, I don't skip the bars there. Do you know any good bars in Ooty?
There are two bars, but which one you would prefer if it is you are going couple or with any other friend?
Yeah, did you visit the
We will carry Jack Daniels with us, but any favorite brand you know?
Yeah, did you visit the train which will be going to the tunnel in Ooty?
Okay, it's a scene because 1.5 minutes is over and nobody is giving up. So give a difficult You start, okay? The scene or scenario or location is Vartu Road. How will you communicate with others? What kind of questions will ask? Make sure you change the setup also. Not even like a couple or language is allowed. No, only English. Okay, start. You can continue.
Do Vartu Road also looks like the Silk Board of Bangalore? Heavy traffic?
Actually, I know that Vartu Road is very difficult. Actually, I was going to in Vartur and government school, you know that?
I don't know the government school, but I have not visited. Do you know which bus to catch to go to Varthur Road?
Does this road belong to your father? You're driving on a pavement.
I wish that road belongs to my father.
I'll give you the first group because this is something first time we have tried at Whitefield Toastmasters Club, and these folks are so smart. They will start with answers and at the end, do you know? Okay. So it's very difficult to decide who won because still there are same number of members in this round. One more power I give to the audience. You have to give your vote. Raise your hand, okay? You can give only one vote. If you feel Team Jack did better, raise your hand. Three. Okay, if you feel Team Daniel did better, raise your hands.
Thank you.
Team Daniel, thank you so much. But you guys did amazing. Thank you so much. Please take your seat. members who couldn't get a chance to participate in round 1. This is the final one. Please come on the stage. It's okay if you are the speaker or role player. Please come on the stage. I need 8 members. Come fast. First 8 members will get the chance, team. Very good. 3, 4. Saran sir, I need you. 5. You want to come? Come. 4. Abhinesh, come. So I don't think I have to repeat. Give it to Abhinesh.
I don't want to be the first one. One more thing we can do, apparently what made it easy for the last guys is that they were passing on to each other so everybody knew. So you face each other, you keep asking until the other person goes out, and the person goes out, the other person comes into place. So example, there will be a line, Chandra, come in the front. Come in the front. I'm just suggesting, it's up to you. Yeah, okay, be here. Now there will be a conversation, example between Abhinesh and her. It keeps going on. Whosoever stops, who moves out. The other person continues on that. And then if she keeps... there will be a time limit. They won't. So that you... After 3 questions, trust me. Absolutely, you are.
So there is some more creativity and group, second group. Okay, you got the criteria. So you will be standing in a line. Each first pair will come and then you go behind, forward, behind. Cool? Okay, team, suggest some funny teammate for this side of the group.
Tom and Jerry.
We are still there.
Any random, very strange name, actually. Not that Tom and Jerry or something.
Royal Challengers.
Ready? Okay. Team, suggest location, scenario, scene. Office canteen. Please try to be very creative. Don't try to come with the same setup, okay? Yeah. Audience, are you ready? Yes. Team Poha, team Uttapam or Upma? Are you ready?
Yes.
Can we buy some wine in canteen?
It will be ideal if we get wine in office canteen, but do they have snacks along with the wine?
Yeah, of course. With the wine they would be having, but in snacks, what all the things are there?
As long as wine is there, I don't worry about the snacks. Is it?
So one more thing we can do, I would request not to use a statement before the question. It has to be only stick to question. Because if we do a question, you always have a chance to think about your statement and a question. So we can restart.
Yeah.
Okay. Setting is office canteen. You go first. So only question.
Let the timer also.
He said that.
Okay, take 37. Start.
I have a 30 minutes of break. Let's have a wine. Can we have a wine? Sorry.
Okay, if the same happens, I'll make sure that the person is removed from the group. Okay. One final.
Great idea. Should we go to canteen or a bar?
Okay,
our boss will allow us.
So please, second speaker.
Do you know why the canteen has repetitive menus every day?
Just go behind the last speaker.
Do you know why every canteen has a repetitive menu and they serve the same food every week?
Do you have a poha in your canteen?
Yes, we do have a poha, but do you know...
I don't think we have poha in the canteen menu. Where did you see that?
Not sure, but at least do you get water here?
Do you want tea?
Coffee would be better,
Which one?
I don't think any other coffee, but do you like filter coffee?
Change.
You remember the girl we saw last time?
Do you remember the person next to her?
Isn't Rashmi her name?
I remember.
Change. Vikas. Come fast. You like chicken curry, mutton curry?
Does it have any difference?
I remember Chinese option was the worst one last time, don't you think?
I don't have any idea, but which one you prefer?
Non-veg or chicken, I'm always confused. What's your preference?
Anything.
Switch. Change. Next person.
I think we should go to our work now because boss is calling. So let's go.
Where is your boss?
Okay, she's removed. So you have 3 members now because she didn't ask the question.
Yeah.
So you have removed.
So then Abhinesh is also removed, right?
Okay, Abhinesh here also. Sorry. Okay, second round. Fast.
Where is your boss? No, wait, I should start.
Anybody can
Start. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Where is your boss? He's in the washroom, but do you know where the washroom is?
Where is the washroom?
How's that? That's the same question.
Okay,
Does today's menu have vada pav or pav bhaji?
I don't know. Do you eat poha?
I like poha, but do you like upma?
I don't like upma. Do you drink?
I don't drink, but
Change everything. So when this canteen gets free, it's always perfect. Do you know?
Wouldn't that be around 12:30?
I don't know.
Okay, change. Out.
Wouldn't that be around 12:30?
Is it a canteen or a hotel?
Okay, it's a team.
So we have 2 members from team Upma and we have 3 members from team Poha. So Poha clearly wins. Congratulations.
Or evaluators or anyone out there who are taking the rules. So thank you so much for doing the duty, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, so excited for the second name? Yes. This person I consider is one of the backbone for setting up the meeting, and this person helps us helps us in starting the meeting very much on time. We try to reach here at around 10:45, 10:40, but this person tries to reach very early to set up the tone of the meeting. Okay, and again he is doing this duty for the very first time, and as I mentioned that also taking up the speeches and winning as a best speaker in those speeches as well. Okay, this person by far as the executive committee knows needs no introduction. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Saravanan onto the stage. Thank you so much. Okay, so what about the votings?
I need one tiebreaker. Yeah, we have 2 members who vote same and who voted out.
Come on, guys. Who hasn't voted yet and has the network as well? Okay, can anyone help? I just want to remind one particular thing. In the meantime, we have 30 seconds for that tiebreaker vote. That Aram 1.0, which is a district event, orientation event, is happening on 19th of October. Please register for that event. Okay, it will be on a bigger scale. It will help you know the roadmap ahead, and it is very important. Okay, it will be shared. Yes, Bataya.
Can I just add something?
Sure, please come.
I think with all due respect to the president, he also reminded me as a VP membership, there are 3 things that we clearly get confused with. Number 1 is the member induction. Now, an induction of a member hardly takes about 5 to 7 minutes. Some of you guys were part of the meeting at Shobha, where we have introduced the guest who turned out to be a member, standing in the line and taking an oath in front of the club. That is a member induction program of Whitefield Toastmaster. Once you get inducted, people who joined the club are also required to formally, as told by Akshay, to be making sure that we tell you everything about the club, the entire journey, the beginning of it, how does it work, and we call that member orientation program, which recently took place for about 40-45 minutes online. Similarly, on a similar pattern, District 92, which we are part of, is also sponsoring an event which they are also calling it member induction, similar in the lines of what we had. I urge each one of you, even if you're a member who's a year old, even if you're a member who's been in Toastmaster for 2 to 3 years, join this meeting. It's an in-person, because we inform people that networking is one of the aspects of Toastmaster. Within the club, you're also meeting people, but this meeting is taking place at London Stock Exchange office, Yamloor, happening on Saturday, the upcoming Saturday, at 9 a.m. till about 2 p.m. There will be snacks, so don't worry about the, joy in your tummy, that will be there. This link will be forwarded to the group again for everybody. Even if you say that you're a member who's been there for almost about a year or less than a year or so, attended, it's a humble request to attend it. Having said that, with the thought that I'm going to pass on this mic to Akshay, please do not miss the meeting on Sunday because you're going for a meeting on a Saturday. Do not do that. For those who missed the member orientation session that took place fairly recent, we will have another meeting taking place next month with new set of new members. So if you missed it, please go ahead and join that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, please. Give it up for everyone. Okay, Radha, I believe we have a tiebreaker vote now. Yeah. Okay. In the meantime, any questions, any suggestions from your side?
No, again, same words.
Let's have a tie then, okay. Have you heard what he said? Yes. Guest feedbacks, if any. Please raise your hand, guys. Anything or the members as well, because we are trying to push the information to you guys. Any questions you have, any suggestions? Mazahir mentioned so many things out there, right? There is an in-house orientation going on. There is a district event which will be on 19th. Any question do you have? You can feel free to ask. That's how you will come to know, right? Yes, sir, please.
My name is Madhav. The challenge with me is like continuing every weekend here.
Okay.
I keep traveling between Hyderabad and Bangalore. So let's say, for example, I came here this Sunday. So the next 2-3 weekends I'll go back to Hyderabad. So in case if I join, so how would it work? Can I participate here as well as I can go back and some Toastmaster clubs happening there? I can participate the remaining days. Is that workable or like?
So if I may ask, you travel between, commute between Hyderabad and Bangalore, like these are the two stationary places, fixed places, right? So the thing is, if you will become the member of the Whitefield Toastmasters, as you mentioned, you will be able to attend only 1 meetings. Then you can go back to Hyderabad, and there on the weekends you can attend as a guest in any of the clubs, because Toastmasters is like a centralized kind of a unit. You can go there and attend there as a guest. There is a second concept as well. You can take a dual membership, and dual membership is something like in this club and in some club in Hyderabad as well. So whenever you are there, you can attend the meetings there as well. So there are two concepts. You can choose one out of that. Either you can be the guest here and attend there. Depends upon the time you are spending, like maximum time you are spending, either in either Hyderabad or Bangalore, where you are spending the maximum weekends.
So being a guest, can I also participate in prepared speeches if that's possible?
No. As a guest, we just offer the opportunity for the impromptu speaking, as it happened today as well in every session. But for taking part in the speeches, like prepared speeches, you have to be the member of the club. Yeah. Thank you. All set? I might need your phone. I do not have the network. Okay, so I have the minutes of the meeting number 94 of Whitefield Toastmasters. Starting from I do want your help here. There's something wrong, I believe.
Yeah, correctly. Just a thing. 1 minute.
Sure. There is room for more questions now. Please. See, he asked this question, he clarified the doubt. Now he can execute. So please feel free.
I have a question.
Yeah, please.
Can we select pathway since that option is down on the website?
Right now you cannot select the path, but it will be back by the last week of October, and it will be informed through post as well. Okay. Now we are on track, Radha. Yes. Okay. So I do have the names of the winners of the meeting number 94 of IT Toastmasters. Are you guys excited to hear the names? The best speaker for today's meeting, Toastmaster Nitish. The best table topics speaker, and definitely there has to be a tiebreaker here. But as we decided, we have two names, Toastmaster Yashendu and DTM Mazahir. Best evaluator, DTM Mazahir. Wow. Best role player, Toastmaster Yashendu. Best auxiliary role player, yours truly. Can someone take a picture?
The shortest ever line. No need to squeeze it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Sure.
This is going on record. So if you notice, for best role player, there's only 2 names. We had 3, in best role player category, we usually have 3 roles. Toastmaster of the day, table topics master, and general evaluator. Today, the role played by Toastmaster Prashant was amazing. We all agreed with that, right? So first of all, please, let's congratulate Toastmaster Prashant. But you have noticed that his name was not there in the voting link, the reason behind time limit. As a role player, specifically for table topics master, Toastmaster of the day, and general evaluator, it's our responsibility that we make sure that the timeline is getting followed. So we have time limit for each segment, right? So if we are seeing that the meeting is not running on time, we are overshooting the time, it's our responsibility to cut down our own content and make sure that we save time in transition. Today, your report was amazing, but extremely sorry, we are already 12 minutes late. And that's definitely a lesson for all of us, that if we are seeing the time is overshooting, it's our responsibility as a main role player that cut down your report, make it crisp, and make sure you are contributing in conducting the meeting on time. So this is something I wanted to say on record, and extremely sorry. And what a beautiful report it was. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Radha. I heard the VP Education very well, and we are a little bit ahead of time. So on this note, please be waiting for the mentor-mentee list and reach out to your mentors, and mentors reach out to your mentees respectively within weeks' time. On that note, I would like to adjourn the meeting number 94 of Whitefield Toastmasters.